Hey guys, it's a beautiful day here in Easter Island, and today I want to tell you the top 10 places, in my opinion, that you don't want to miss on any trip to Easter Island. Let's get into it. Easter Island, with its natural beauty, staggering isolation, and giant statues, make it truly one of a kind. Unlike other frozen in time archaeological sites like Machu Picchu and the pyramids, Easter Island has different archaeological sites pertaining to different parts of the history scattered all over the island. Now, I've lived here for 12 years and I'm still finding new things on the island, so I encourage you, if you're coming to Easter Island, make it for a week or so if possible. If you only got one day, these are the ones you want to make sure you visit. I'm also owner of Green Island Tours, so if you're thinking of doing a tour on the island, check out our link below. It is a pandemic at the moment. We haven't had any tourists for a year now, so if you want to help us out, support us, find a link to my photography book below. You could help us out by purchasing that book. We also have a link below if you want to make a donation. Like this video please, it's just down on the left or the right, the little thumbs up thing, and that's all I ask really. You can comment and share and do whatever else you want. Hope you enjoy this. Coming in at number 10 is a cave called Anakena. It's situated just south of town, about 5-minute drive, and the whole area is full of these caves where the ocean washes up into them. The main cave to visit here is Anakena, which means the cave eat man. Some people believe it was where they had the last cannibal feast. Others believe that it was actually a place of schooling where people ate knowledge as people taught them. Whatever the case, it is a beautiful cave, and it's got some paintings on the roof, and just sitting in there watching the ocean coming in and going out can be quite mesmerizing. Number 9, I would say, is AKAHANGA. Now, every single statue on a platform, you may not realize this, but it had actually been thrown down during the Civil War period, so every one that you see now standing has been restored. The Puritan archaeologists really like the ones that are in situ, the ones that haven't been touched, because you can still find out new things about them. AKAHANGA is one such place where all the statues have been thrown down, and you can see the base stones of houses, you can see caves where people used to live, fireplaces. It really is a big village now in ruins. So number 8 is the 7 moai known as AKIVI. But the cool thing about these ones is they're inland looking out to sea. They're the only ones on the island, in fact, that look out to sea, and legend has it that they represent the first 7 explorers that came from the ancient land of Hiva to find this island, before the king came with the rest of the people. Now, they're supposedly represented here, looking back to the setting sun, looking back to the place that they came from. Number 7, PAHU, which means the cave of the cylinder or the cave of the drum. And this is really cool because you can see where the people used to live. Probably when the first Polynesian settlers came, they lived in these caves initially. We can still see actually where they cultivated bananas, where they got their water from, and also where they slept. It's quite a cool cave to explore. It's not too big that you'll get lost, but it's big enough to have a bit of an adventure. TAHAL is a restored village, so you see a lot of the stuff that you saw in AKAHANGA, the base stones of houses, caves where people lived in. You can see an entranceway to the ocean. where people would take their boats in and out of, and of course the glorious statues. Check out TAHAL at sunset. You won't be alone, it generally fills up, but it is well worth it. Okay, coming in at number 5, for me it's one of my favorite places, is Ranu Raraku. It's the most impressive natural wonder on the island. It's literally a mile wide, it's a perfectly circular crater dropping 200 meters into the caldera inside. You can see a tapestry of reeds and murky water below, and in ancient times they used this to plant crops. It's definitely worth it checking out, and a walk around either to the left or to the right is well worth it. Coming in at number 4 is Orongo. It's just a quick drive from Ranu Raraku. Orongo is a ceremonial village where the people lived just one time during the year, where they had a competition to see who would be the king of the island. This is kind of in the later part of the history. It involved scaling down some cliffs into the swirling ocean below, swimming out to some islets off the coast and trying to find the first egg of the sooty ternbird. Whoever got that egg, his respective chief, would be the chief of the island for that year. Coming in at number 3 is Anakena. Anakena Beach is stunning. It is one of the only beaches on the islands, but with its golden sand, its palm trees, and its beautiful statues, it could really be one of the best beaches in the world. It's really worth a half a day here to swim, hang out. There are some restaurants generally open where you can get a drink or eat something. Just really enjoy the ocean in Easter Island. Number 2, Tongariki. Tongariki is the biggest platform on the island. It's got 15 statues, and they are the biggest in general. The biggest statue on this platform is over 9 meters and over 90 ton. Just to give you an idea, that's about 15 elephants worth of weight. Although it was hit by a tsunami in 1960, it was restored in the 90s. A trip to Easter Island is not complete unless you check out one of the beautiful sunrises at the 15 statues of Tongariki. And coming in at number 1 is Ranu Raraku. It literally means the scratched or lined volcano, and it probably has to do with its appearance when looking from the east. It was here that they carved over 1,000 statues from the inner and outer slopes, and many of these statues are still found half carved into the slope or with their heads protruding from the side of the mountain. Others have fallen over in transport, and it really is worth a good few hours here. Probably the afternoon's the best time to get here when all the tour buses have already passed through, but Ranu Raraku has to be my personal favourite, and I would say the favourite of most people that come to Easter Island. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 places that I would recommend that you visit on your trip to Easter Island. So thanks for hanging out. Hope that's helped you, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Take care. Yorana from Easter Island. Until the next time.